Hey guys, we're here with a special guest today, Sam, who finished second place at the side deck remote regionals with Pure Snake Eyes. So huge congrats. Obviously, it's going to be a very strong deck for the current format. So what are your thoughts on the deck?
I chose Pure Snake Eye today because I know a lot of people are loading up on Graveyard Hate for the Fire King deck. And also, the Pure Snake Eye deck lets you have synchro access, so you can make Omni Negates with cards like Baron and Savage, which is also really important when people are, having talents and enemy controller for stuff like that. And then lastly, the Snake Eye deck also just gets to play like 2 to 3 more non-engine than the Fire King version, so which I thought was really valuable going into like a regional. That's all.
Awesome. Let's just get right into the list then.
So 3 Ash, 2 Populous, 1 Oak, 1 Birch, and then 2 Flamberge. The pure deck needs to play 2 Flamberge because a lot of the lines with Temple require you to place a Flamberge into your spell trap zone as you begin comboing. So the normal summon Ash line goes normal Ash, add Populous, add Temple, and then Temple places a Flamberge, and then from there you're completely Nibiru insulated. If they Nibiru you at any point in the combo, Flamberge comes out of the spell trap zone, and you just keep going. And then 1 OSS. Moving on to the Diabell Star stuff. I did not have a third copy of Wanted for today, so I just played another hand trap instead. But obviously, you want to be maxing out on this. And then 3 Bonfire. Yep. And then other cards, we have 1 for 1 Jet Synchron. This is the stuff that makes this is what makes the synchro part of it tick. Because when you open just the 1 card combo, say it's Diabell Star or Snake Eye Ash, then your end board would consist of a Promethean Princess in your graveyard with Flamberge and an IP in your spell trap zone. But the moment you open like an extender, say it's Snake Eye Ash plus Diabell Star, then you can start making Baron, which, like I said earlier, insulates you from a lot of the threats in the format. And then I think the rest is just non-engine. It's 1 Called By, 3 Veiler. One of these is supposed to be the Wanted. 3 Ash, 3 Talents, 3 Nib, 3 Droll, 3 Imperm. Yeah, so this should come out to 18 or 19 non-engine total. I'm not sure which it is since there was a lot of shuffling around with the second Wanted last night. But yeah, I think I went for hand traps instead of breakers because going into a regional early format, on release weekend, I felt like people weren't going to have all their fire cards yet, so they were going to pivot to, more FTK style stuff. So I just wanted to play it safe. And then that's the main deck, clean 40. Extra deck, Link Rebo, IPSP, 2 Charmers. You have to play these. And then IP is part of your end board. And then I play Phoenix because once you finish your combo and you're fire locked off a princess, if you opened Diabell, you can go Phoenix into Celine into Apo if you opened 1 extra body on top of the 1 card combo. And then also Phoenix is just, I think, relevant because this deck is playing 0 copies of Access Code, and instead it's playing the Raging Phoenix OTK package. So without Access Code, the Voiceless deck sets up the Barrier continuous spell, and you have a really hard time with that. So I just wanted 2 copies of cards in my extra deck that could remove problematic back row. And it came up a lot today. I popped like My Friend Purely and stuff. Last Link Monsters Amplowell, and then we have these. Whenever you have Jet Synchron access, you get a draw off of this, and then you go into Baron, or in certain 1-card combos, you can go you can just make Savage when you open Diabell because 7+1. 3 Bell. I know people would want to soul release me, but the soul release is like actually very bad into the pure Snake Eye board because most of the time the only interruption in my graveyard is just Princess. But I mean, there's a lot of lab. There's a lot of like Belling Flamberge is also really good. So you side this in anyway, and then it's also you can use it defensively for your when you get soul released for some reason. Small thrust package, or actually no, it's not small, it's quite large. I would have liked to play second thrust, but I'm not very rich, so you should probably be playing a second thrust and maybe over like a soul release or something. But I liked it today. Like this goes crazy into all the people on Fire King. A lot of Kashtira today, so this just this is your contingency plan for Shifter because Kashtira can't kill you through this, so you just thrust for Derma. And then since I was also expecting a lot of cash today, I had two Eclipse in here, which was very nice. I did played against two Kashtira. And then the last three are Cosmics, because a lot of the times these fire decks will end on a board that consists of them going like a Flamberge effect to summon like an IP in their spell trap zone, so you can chain Cosmic. You can also hit Fire King Island, and then lastly, I was scared shitless today of Centurion FTKing me.
Would you consider
All right, that's it.
maining Cosmic at all in this format?
I think. Oh yeah, no, I think it's great actually, but I wanted to play hand traps instead of breakers,
Right.
but it like say instead of like Veiler Ash Imperm, or I would probably play Imperm. Say instead of like Veiler Ash Nib or whatever, I was playing like Econ Droplets. I would probably play Cosmic in here as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for the deck profile. Again, big congrats on the finish. Any last shout outs?
Yeah, just shout out to a few of my friends. Skyla sent me a few of the Snake Eye cards. Calvin's been on this channel before. Calvin lent me the Raging Phoenix, and Ashton sent me one of my Flamberge Dragons. And then the shout out to the rest of the guys in the Quadzar testing group. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Thank you.